Hello, this is Thomas, K4SWL. If you're new here, I like to do real-time, real-life amateur radio field activation videos. Today I'm not quite doing an activation. I'm here on my own property, and Hazel is with me. It is Christmas Eve, and I didn't want to leave the house today. I've been just running around everywhere over the past. We just got back from the coast of North Carolina. You probably saw that video. It was the last video I published from Cape Lookout. Had an amazing time. But I've been driving, and then every day after that, it's been super busy. It's just the way the holidays are around our house. It gets really, really busy. And I decided just to stay at home today, but I wanted to go do POTA. I talked to my wife about it, and I said, I kind of want to go out to a park and do a little POTA, but I don't want to leave the house. And she said, why don't you POTA here at the property? And made a lot of sense to me, actually. And I can't activate my house. Now, I will tell you that actually just over the ridge line over here, which is about especially right now with all of the trees down and everything, you're probably talking about a 35-minute hike or something like that. I can actually get to a POTA site. I can get to Pisgah National Forest. But I don't want to do that today. I want to try to take it easy, just have a nice little relaxing Christmas Eve field fun before I start tackling all of this wood. This is just some of the wood of the trees that have fallen down here on our property after Hurricane Helene. It's just a lot. You can just see all this. We're used to this now. Still so much cleanup to do, so many trees to address. But so what I'm going to do today is I was really inspired. I think it was maybe last week, maybe the week before, I got an email from one of my subscribers and readers on QRT.com. And he was telling me about how in order to learn CW and get comfortable with it actually in the field, he's done, a load, I can't remember, is a lot of activations in the field in CW only, but all of the stations were hunted. So he basically got his 10 contacts all through hunting other stations. So as a CW operator, new CW operator, that's kind of an easy way to kind of move yourself into the world of doing CW activations, because hunting is less intense. It's more formulaic. You have plenty of time to figure out whose call sign you're calling and all that stuff. Less exchange to do. So as you're getting comfortable with CW, that's actually kind of a clever idea to get just, familiar with everything. And I thought about it, and I was like, what if, I just go out and do sort of portable POTA hunting, and kind of with the goal of getting 10 contacts and going to a non-POTA place to do it. So it's not an activation. It's just in the same spirit of it. And if anything, a little more challenging, because I'm not being spotted. I'm trying to go after other people that are spotted, and I'm competing with everyone else trying to contact them, all doing QRP. And so I decided to do that today here just on my property, because I've got plenty of room to do it if I want to, plenty of trees, and why not? So I'm going to walk down here. I'll come down here a little bit. You can kind of see all of the trees down here is really a lot. So what's really different about this video now, I will tell you up front, I don't have time to write up a full field report. Normally, every single video I do, there's a full field report on QRT.com. This time, the field report's going to be really small. Pretty much all the information will be in the description of my video below, and I'm keeping it just as simple as I possibly can as I do this. And I'm looking up here, I'm kind of thinking, I could easily go up in here into one of these places to activate. You can just see how many trees are down there. It is crazy. But there are places over here. I've got an idea of where I want to go, and I'm going to try it. But anyway, I'm not going to do a field report because I really want to just make this video simple, kind of as short as I can, and publish it today. So you may actually see the same video today, which I almost never do. That's if I can get the thing uploaded in time. I may do it today or tomorrow. So you may see this Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. And by the way, a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Winter Solstice, whatever it is you celebrate. If you celebrate, I hope you have a brilliant one with your friends and family and everyone out there. Just have a great time. We celebrate Christmas here at the house, and I really enjoy it a lot, actually. I love it. Wondering if I should go around this way. Let's try to go through the woods over here and see what we can do. And to see how many trees are down. This is all stuff. I didn't make the video for this, by the way, but just look at these trees. This is like a really, really old hickory that it was a monster to move off of the driveway and everything. It took a trackhoe to do it. It's a monster of a tree, and it was really sad. It's such an old tree, too. These are really tight rings. But it is what it is. We still got so much cleanup to do here, and this is what I've been spending some of my time. Actually, I haven't been doing enough time doing it lately. I'm down here sort of at our vacation rental property right now, and trying to think of a good place here in the woods I can set up. I know Hazel will find me. Just look how much that uprooted there. It's crazy. See, I'm sorry, this is probably going to be a little bumpy as I do this, but I thought maybe there's a spot over here. This may be getting into rhododendrons and mountain laurels and things. Yeah, it's a little too thick of rhododendrons over there. I don't have any paths through here. I've got a big open area over here I could go to if I wanted. But I want to be somewhere near the woods. See what we can find as I stumble around. Thank you so much for joining me today, by the way. This is a lot of fun. You know, maybe I will just set up out here. There are plenty of trees. Fairly flat. When I'm going to an area and setting up and I don't know, you know, I've never set up there before, I tend to look for spots that are relatively flat because I need to set up my chair and everything. See all these trees that are down. So many. Maybe there's a spot right here. I can make something happen over here. Yeah. Actually, this may work really well here. The ground's kind of soft, but I can easily stick a line up in any of these trees, and there's enough room here on the ground to set up. You just kind of like here at this tree. Could almost do it right there too. Yeah, this may work. This is dead. Yeah, I'll make this work. Okay, let's see. The sun is like really bright today. Let me try to figure out a way that I can not have that in the camera the whole time. But I think we'll set up right here, and I'll use one of those trees. It has some pretty high branches, and it's pretty much a straight shot up. Yeah, maybe I ought to... I was going to say I could maybe go on the road over here. Got a little road, like an old logging road. Oops. Here, let me get through this. As you can tell, most of this video is going to be me just trying to find a spot to operate. But that's the reality of the situation. And trying to find the right tree. And a lot of these don't have branches near the ground. So there is that to consider. Yeah, you know what? I may just set up over here. This is getting down close to our road. So can hear some dogs and things come out here, but this will be much easier. This is nice and packed down ground. I brought a little portable chair with me, so that'll be a lot easier. And I can hit that limb right there very easily. Yes, this is where I'm going to set up. It's really weird, by the way, evaluating your own property as a POTA site. It's very strange. Okay. Let's put the camera down here if I can find a flat spot. Flat enough spot to, you can't tell, but this is not super flat. Kind of flat enough spot to hold the camera up. It's probably going to fall, but we'll try anyway here. So let's make this a little shorter, shall we? Let's get all the gear out of here real quick. I brought an antenna I have been wanting to take to the field for so long that I love so much. That is my Tufton 9-to-1 random wire antenna. I have a really fond memory of using this antenna at Saguenay. No, it was not in Saguenay. What am I saying? It was in Baie-Comeau, Quebec. And it was early one morning, and this thing performed like mad when I didn't know what was going to happen. It was amazing. Love this antenna. I've had it tucked away in another field kit, and I couldn't find it for a long time. It's because it was in a specific field kit for a radio, and recently rediscovered it, and I wanted to take it out today, so here it is. So we're going to use this today. And the reason I want to use a multiband, I should say, this covers, I don't know, I can probably tune up 80 meters on this. I haven't tried it, I don't think, but it'll cover from 40 meters all the way up to 10 meters if I want to do it. And when you're hunting, that's really the key, is you need some frequency flexibility. So that's the reason I'm pairing this with my Elecraft KX2, which has an internal ATU, and we should be golden. We should be able to hit anybody out there we want to. Let's get the line out though. I think I'm about to take my jacket off now. And it's chilly, but I'm getting active with all this sun. Okay, let's see. Where can I set this up so you can see me botch up this deployment? Okay. I think you'll be able to see everything from here. Sorry, this video is even less formal than most of my videos. I did all my planning about 5 minutes before I turned on the camera. I did not spend a lot of time thinking about this. So there you go. Okay, let's get this thing up and running. It's actually up quite high. Very pleased with that, if I do say so myself. That worked out nicely. Sometimes the throw line gods are watching over you and taking care of you as you launch your weight into the great unknown. Here we go. Now this antenna has a 17-foot counterpoise, I believe, the way it's configured. You can configure them a lot of different ways. I do love this thing. It's wonderful having it back out again. Okay, so I need my glasses. By the way, if you want to make this fun, you can do a little K4 SWL bingo with it. If I can remember, if I forget, please remind me. But in the description below, I'll put a link to one of our readers and subscribers. He made a bingo card. So when you're watching your K4 SWL video, you'll be able to tick off all of the things that evidently I do a whole lot and I didn't even realize. And so you'll probably catch some today, even though this is not a proper activation. I'm sure you will. So here is, I hope it doesn't get too windy, by the way, because I did not bring my wireless mics. So if you're hearing wind noise, my apologies for that. But again, this is cheap and cheerful, this video. Oh, this is always hard for me to do. I have sort of a certain way my muscle memory works, and for knots, and I have to like really try to make that happen. That ought to hold. Yeah, that'll hold. Okay, so what I'll do is go ahead and pull off most of this line here. I'd say I'd like to set up in the shade. I brought a wide brim hat with me today. Last night it was really cold. It's been really cold, but it's warming up. We're going to have, I think it's going to be slightly above normal for Christmas Day in terms of temperature, but it'll still be pretty chilly. It's not going to be hot. Okay, what I'll do now is drop this here, and I'll be able to see when I'm tugging it and the line's up high enough it starts to pull. I'll know about where it is. I will need the throw weight. There we go, that's good. Now let's get the counterpoise. Now, so don't forget this. I'll wrap it around here. Put it back in my pack. And then let's grab this RG316. Still trying to find one of the flatter spots I can set up my chair. Take a picture. So this is a real-time, real-life video, so my apologies to anyone that's stumbling upon this video for the first time. You're gonna be like, what is this guy doing and why is it taking him so long? Yep, this is what it's really like when you're in the field doing this stuff. So again, it is a little bit slopey here, but we're gonna make this work. This will be fine. Actually, right here is probably pretty darn nice. So we'll set up right here. I'm gonna get my backpack. Yeah, doing a little POTA on my home property. I'm actually not a stranger to doing POTA hunting on my property. Of course, I've done it from inside my house. But I also go in the field sometimes. I've done that with my KH-1, and I've tested radios and taken them out. But I've never done a video, to my knowledge, while I've been out here, and that's kind of fun too. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. You'll see I've got some extra stuff with me today. I want to get in the Christmas spirit. We had friends over last night. My buddy Vlado and his daughter. That was a lot of fun. Lots of food. Some really good wine. It was amazing. I slept in this morning a bit. This is my Helinox chair, which I love. Not cheap, but boy, does it work well. It's comfortable, super, super crazy lightweight. And brought something else with me. I think I can sit down to do the rest of this now. Hazel just disappeared on me. I think she must have thought I've gone up to the house. She's used to my routine down here. So she probably thought, Dad's going up to the house. No, he didn't, not this time. Let's see. Make sure I put this in a place where you can see stuff. And I don't fall over. Not always easy to do. Here we go. Yeah. See, one test is there any tension on this line when I'm holding it? No, it's not. It's laying on the ground enough that it's not a problem. So I know that I got it at the right distance. Now, to add a little more fun to this, I brought along something I haven't used in a field video before, an activation video, and this is my Nemo table. My buddy George, KJ6VU, on the Ham Radio Workbench podcast, recommended this to me some time ago. And last year, during a Black Friday sale, I bought one. It is a really cool table. I have not used it as much as I thought I would. Not for POTA. Used it for other stuff. But it's a kind of a genius design. And really sturdy. Really nice. Really high quality. And it makes for just a really easy way to bring a table to the field if you need one. And I think I could, my goal is, and I'll probably do this year, I want to do an activation using this table. It's like my own picnic table for it. I don't really need a table for what I'm doing today, radio-wise. It's the other stuff I want to do. I need a table. I guarantee you Hazel is at our vacation rental on the porch waiting for me, thinking that that's where I am, that I'll be showing up. Poor girl's gonna be disappointed. It's actually brought her some treats. There we go. I'm actually using the part of the case down there mainly just to kind of make this slightly more stable. And my wife provided me with something before I came down here, you know, just to get us in the festive mood. A nice little tablecloth. It's not super stable. I think on one leg. There we go. Again, don't set up on a... Don't do what I do. Don't set up on a slope. That's better. And my daughter provided me with a coffee mug. I love the message. Plus it's Charlie Brown. I also brought... I wish you could enjoy these with me. Some of these cookies. Look at this. I've never had these before. I don't know what they taste like, but we picked them up. I picked them up at Trader Joe's, I believe. And if Hazel comes back, I've got more of these, but I've got her some dog biscuits here. The smell of these dog biscuits will either bring Hazel or bring a bear. Let's hope it brings Hazel instead of the bear. Now, oh, and you may be wondering about my drink for this. And I actually thought about bringing like my coffee kit. And I was like, nah, I've got my coffee maker here. I'll just go ahead and pre-brew this stuff. And I didn't want the video to be that long. So I've got this little thermos, which normally I drink out of, but it's just so much more civilized to have a proper mug. I won't put much in there at a time because it's cold enough out here that that's going to cool off really quickly. Let's see what it tastes like here. This is Dynamite Roasting. So, okay, I'll be honest with you. This is a decaf. This is Dynamite Roasting espresso decaf, and it's the very best decaf coffee I've ever had. It's the only decaf coffee I ever drink, really. And it's perfect. I love it. And I'm sorry for eating this in front of you. Very crunchy. Don't worry, this is not going to become a food channel. But wow, that is delicious. Pretty indulgent. I'll start my diet later. Let's go ahead and get out the radio too. I'm trying not to crunch on you too badly. I have to assume that wherever you are, you have access to something similar here. Maybe it's tea, maybe it's coffee, maybe it's a cookie, a biscuit, something. And if you do, then I hope you join me right now. Do I need anything else out of there? I don't think I do. Oh yes, I did. I haven't done this in ages. Brought along my Bengali adventure paddle. Why not get that on here today too, right? Love this paddle. I've had it in the shack. I haven't had it in the field in a while. Well, I gotta say, it's awfully nice having a table here next to me. This is such a wonderful paddle. I have enough battery left after that. I was going to try to keep this video short so that it wouldn't take long to upload on my really, really, really slow internet connection. But you know what? It is what it is. I'm just going to upload it, and when it finishes, it finishes. There we go. So again, with a multi-band antenna, with my KX2, let me do this just to secure it a little bit better in case I have to stand up if Hazel comes by here. I'm going to put these little shock cords around. That'll hold it in place super well. With a multi-band antenna with the KX2, I'm able to do both. I can work on any band pretty much anybody's activating on. And, boy, I hope I have some signal. This is the trick right here. Do I have signal here? I didn't even think about looking. Please get a little signal. It'll make it a lot easier to find my spots. I don't know if it'll do it or not. We'll see. I'll leave it here on my other leg while I enjoy a little more coffee. I thought I almost heard the jingle of Hazel's tags. It's be a lot more challenging if I can't pick up any spots. There we go. So what I'll do is just put portable POTA Hunting. And I think when I do this in my logs in the future, I'm just going to put portable POTA Hunting. Then I'll know. Oh, good. Good. I got enough signal that it finally refreshed on my screen so I can see who is out there. And today is December 24th. Why did I have to check my watch for that? December 24th, 2024. I have my KX2, and Tufton random wire. Now, the trick is I need to actually put down the frequency that I'm doing these. This is going to be a different logging, and I'm going to have to try to remind myself to do this. But for time, let's see, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, so it's 1,700 hours. And this is nice. Okay. 17, I'm probably not going to eat all 3 of those cookies. I'm going to save one. I haven't even had lunch or anything yet. Yet it's lunchtime. Let's get you a little closer here. Can you see this? I know there's like it's a little bit blinding here, but we'll, oh my goodness. Let's see if we can get, there's no possible way I'll be able to get Steve on here. Let me see. Steve, I mean Matt. Let's look here and see. He's on 55. So first of all, let me go ahead and tune. Could I possibly hear him? Oh, he's so weak. Good. Oh, that's not. He's so weak. I may come back to you. Let's see if I can. That doesn't sound like Steve. Let's see. Okay, well, anyway, let's go to some stations I think I can work. Let's go down. That's the SKCC. Okay, yeah. It's just somebody that happens to be on the same frequency. Okay. Yeah, Matt would be a really difficult catch on 15 meters this time of day from here, but let's go down to 20 meters. Okay, really quick ATU thing. There we go. Let's go up to 60. See what we can hear. This is a station in Texas. Oh, Steve moved to 17 meters. Let's try this real quick. He may have moved because that other station moved in. I'll try to go to some oddball frequency too. Do my tuning up. I can hear him. Oh, Matt, I really want to get you, Matt, but I don't think that this is going to work right now. Even in the QSB, it's not getting up very high. I'll move this back down to 5 watts right now. We'll try to come back a little bit later. I would love to get him in the log. Oh. Okay, we'll have to come back for you. I think it'll take a little bit too long to do this right now. Let's see. Let's go down here and 52.5. That's a station in California too. 63.5. Boy, they're really weak too. Go off frequency a little bit. I think this may be doable. I like this table. It's not cheap, I gotta be honest. It was a splurge last year. Okay, we'll move on to the next one because this one's really weak and they've got some strong stations. 39.8. Let's try that. Whoops, changed my rate again. This isn't... That's nice. Okay, N4 NTO. Let me grab his information here real quick. What I'll go just go ahead and respot him. TU or MC. Merry Christmas. I send that usually when I'm doing this. Okay, so this is on 14040. And the park was, I'll put all this in there. Every time this refreshes, it's not doing it very regularly, but when it does, it reshuffles everything. US 7849. Now I know. There's one down. Let's see what else we can find here. Okay, New York 62.5. Did I go there before? I think I went there before. 62.5. Okay, we'll try to get this K2MJP. What I'll do when I'm logging, by the way, for hunting, is I'll put down the call sign I'm trying to work, and if I don't work them, then I don't put any other details down. With hunting, you just have to take your time. Maybe he was calling for a 4. Did he call for an S? I think he called for an S. Gotcha. Yay! I'll put MC. This is actually working pretty well right now with my... We could be visited by other dogs besides Hazel here, by the way. Okay, 63.5. That's somebody in Ohio. I think I was there already. It's a little close for 20 meters, but... Okay, 60.9. Let's try that. That's in Texas. Did we go there before? I can't remember. This is the first day, and I can't remember that I'm not hearing chainsaws running constantly out here. Everybody in the neighborhood's been working and working and working. I'm not hearing a thing there. Let's keep moving. Okay, I could go up to, let's go up to 17 meters again. Maybe I can see if I can hear. He's in 75. Let's get and see if I can hear Matt. Matt's a great guy. He does a lot of activations in and around the Bay Area. He has a great blog too. Oh, he's so weak. That's him. Let's see, somebody from Idaho is on 18088.9. So, ooh, changed my rate. See if I hear anybody there. This is really meant to be drank out of instead of poured out of, but so it splatters a bit. Nope, not hearing a thing there. Everybody's kind of in the wrong place for propagation right now. Let's see, Texas. Let's go back down to 20 meters and let's try Texas again. Texas is usually pretty doable on 20 meters. But maybe not today. Let's see if we can get him WB5MET. Okay, I said I wouldn't eat this one, but you know what? These are really good. Good for you, too. I mean, it's Christmas, right? Sorry, you hear me crunching away. What happened to him? I'm not hearing him now. KN3NA's on there. KC5F. Oh, got a bunch of people and try to work. Okay, I may move on here for a little bit. We may come back to him. Okay, let's see. 64. There's probably no way I'll hear Steve here. This is way too close. Steve's a little too close. He's in South Carolina. Yeah. Oh! Come on, Steve. It'd be nice to work 10 stations, but this is going to take a while. I can't believe how strong he is in South Carolina. I'm moving slightly off frequency, by the way, so my tone is not the same as everybody else's. Gotcha. Listen to that pile up. Okay. Am I at 10 watts? I'm at 10 watts. I forgot all about that. Let's move it down to 5. I would not have needed 10 watts for him. Well. Great to get you in the log, Steve. That is at 14,064 in South Carolina. It's pretty impressive. So again, I'll put MC. I'm not going to leave a big, long message because I'm on my phone here. Okay, 61.5. It'd be great to work Scott. Good, I hear you, buddy. I don't know about you. This is fun for me. I'm really enjoying this. Need to move slightly further off frequency. Okay, here we go. Okay, whoops. He jumped off here. Let me find him again. Oop, Matt's still out there. Let me try to get back up and get him again. Okay, respot. MC. That way, it just makes it a little easier for me when I'm hunting through here. I can see, because it grays out the people I've already worked, at least on that band. It makes it a little bit easier. See if there's stations on 3.5. It's an Ohio station again. Ooh, Idaho on 280628. Okay, let's see here. Ooh, not hearing much. Give it a little bit of time. You could be working somebody. I'm gonna go back down to 15 meters because Matt's on there, and here's another station. Nothing being heard right now. Okay, 62. Come on, Matt. Get that signal over here. He's still really weak. I mean, it's not an easy part of the world for me to work. Let's try 59. I think I heard somebody giving a dit that just worked this station. WB5ME. No, it's not WB5MET. Oh, 28044.4. Let me go down here and tune. I think I would have heard though it was 1-to-1, so. It's W2NR, it'd be great to work. Okay. Nothing there. Let's get back down to 20 meters. There's an Idaho station on 61.9. If I can bust through the pile up here, I can work him, I think. I can't believe Hazel hasn't found me yet. This is going to make for a very long video when I was hoping it'd be a short one. So let's hope this gets uploaded in a reasonable amount of time. When I get back to the house, I'll just throw it on there, try to do a quick edit. I mean, not an edit, but just put the titles on it. And see what we can do. This is, I mean, I gotta tell you, to me, this is really fun. I know it doesn't have the like contact density of an activation, but it's a different type of challenge. You know, hunting is kind of, it's a bit more challenging. Oops. Wait a minute. No. That whole time is just a really strong signal there. It's K3NA again. Okay. I thought I was listening to the other side of... Okay, we tried Ohio. Still trying to go through here. Okay, Texas on 60.9. We'll try them again. See if conditions have changed any. Somebody on 60 here. It's WB5MET if I could get him. I have a really good plan. If a black bear decides to come over here, I'll just throw Hazel's dog treats at him. I'd like to get 5 contacts at least. I can't run this video too long. I can sit out here and play radio for 2 hours, but I don't want a 2-hour video to upload. It'll take it like 14 hours on my connection, if not longer. Oh, the Iowa station. I'll try them one more time. I should have been listening. Okay, let's move back. Let's move over to 46 real quick. Whoops. It's funny, the activators are not all that strong this time. The hunters are really strong. Normally I'd want the opposite of that. Well, I wouldn't want other activators not to be strong, but I'm not going for activators, I'm going for hunters usually. And should take a picture. Take a few photos. Not that I'm doing a big report, but I will put something on QRT.com, but just not a full report. Okay. Try one more time before I move on. It's good operators, just a lot stronger stations out there right now. It's like watching paint dry, isn't it? In terms of a YouTube video. Okay, I'm going to move on. I'm going down a little bit. I'm going to try WA3GM. Work them a whole lot as a on 15 meters 61. Anything heard? That's their hunter. Ooh, they're really down on noise. Okay. Let's keep looking here. 28035.9. That's a wild card. That's in Oregon. N7 ITU. Doesn't sound like I'm going to hear them. There aren't just a bazillion activators out today. It's the holidays. And, you know, probably a lot of people who are just happen to have a little opening in their schedule. Okay, let's try to get back down to 15 meters here. 59. Any noise there? Matt got him park to park. Yay! Whoops. Let me try this. There we go, and I'll do a respot here. MC exclamation point. And where were you? Oh, forgot to write down your part number. US 0362. Okay. Who else can we get here? Let's check really quickly. Oh, Virginia, 14047. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I didn't have to even... Lots of strong stations out there. Okay, let's move on. I'm just trying to go a little faster. Ooh, WB0RLJ is on 10 meters. Let's try to go up there. I'd really like to work a 10 meter contact today, and he's a great guy. Let's see, 37.5. Oof. That is so low down in the noise. I'd love to work him. See if Matt's still out there. I can try. Ooh, Ontario on 42. "10 meters is such a crapshoot. You just don't know. Oops, sorry. I keep hitting the key. Oh boy, that's just so low down in the noise. I do not think that's going to work. Okay, I'm seeing a whole bunch more pop up. Oh, 55. Matt's on 55 now. Come on, work. Come on. Gotta get you, buddy. He just cannot hear me on this. He could have noise on his end over there too. He's in San Francisco National Historic Site. He just can't hear me. If it just... There we go. Come up a little bit. Oh. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Let's go. He just can't hear me. He just can't hear me. It'd be great to work you, buddy. It'd be great to work you. Okay, let's see. Where can we move next? We'll do just maybe one more contact, if it works out. Okay, 48.8. I think he got G. Ah, signal's fading. USB. I'm sorry, N2GA, it'd be great. Yes. Good to get you in the logs there, buddy. Okay. Let's spot him. I'm sorry, this thing's dragging out, but I really enjoy this. This is like, you know, it's just a different kind of vibe than, as my daughters would say, than activating. But you really feel like you work for these, which is kind of nice. AZ, oh, I forgot to put the, oh, did I not put that down for KA0CSW? I forgot to put the frequency down. That was on 15 meters, I remember that. That's all that matters. Okay. And this is on 28048. Actually, 28.8.7. It's probably actually something different. Okay, let's see if we can go back to somebody else. Maryland. Maybe I could do that. I like these upper bands up here, though, because there's just less competition. 28037. Whoops. Let's try that again. .5. Nope. Not hearing anything there. Try to go back up to Matt. I still don't think Matt can hear me though. Such a luxury having this key today. No. I imagine on his end he's got QRM, because he's in kind of an urban area probably. I don't know that for sure, but I'm pretty... Okay, 28042, there's somebody from Ontario. That's kind of close for 10 meters, but I was picking up, what was it, Idaho or Iowa? Was it Iowa I was just hearing? Who knows what I was just hearing? I can't remember anything. There's Pennsylvania. B3GM. I didn't actually get to work him before, did I? Nope. A lot of stations, but 36.1. Oregon. Some of these are really old spots, though. Thinking about running them down like this. Okay, let's go back down to 20 meters, just a little bit. How many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not going to go for 10 today. I just don't have the camera time, so we're not going to do that. 2105. Did I get him already? KE5. No, I didn't. I tried to work him a minute ago, I think. I am at 10 watts right now, by the way. Nope, that's not strong enough. I'm going to hear. Let's go back down to 047. That's a really strong signal. Try a little higher, see if that works. It's getting a lot of one stations. Try 59. If I hear this Ontario station. Nothing there. 55. It is really peaceful out here, actually. But this will be my last. If I can make this contact, it'll be my last one. Okay, I may have to stop here now. I was trying to get one more in, but I need to end this, get backed up, get this video uploaded so I can get it done in a reasonable amount of time, because we are now pushing an hour and a half. How many other YouTube videos have you ever watched where someone worked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stations in an hour and a half? That's what you come here for, is to watch the grass grow. I'm good with that, actually. I'm good with that. This has been a lot of fun. I'll try one more time. Go it a little bit low this time. You still there? Yay, gotcha. Yes, I imagine that. 13055. Got him. Nice. I don't know about you. I mean, honestly, this is about as boring as an activation can be. But I really enjoyed this. I don't know. I just wish Hazel would have come here to get her Christmas biscuits. But you know what? That dog has been living large here lately. My daughters treat our dog with a lot of Christmas cheer. So she is probably not exactly hungry. This is nice. I tell you what, it's such a luxury having this table here, just to take things and set them off like this. That's nice. That's really nice. Makes it easy to pack up. I wouldn't necessarily take this on a soda activation or anything, though, because, let's be honest, it isn't a super lightweight table. You know, I don't think it was really designed for that. It's really more like the thing that you take with you when you're car camping or something, or you want to go on a little short hike. I mean, this is really good for this. Man, I enjoyed the cookies. I'm hardly hungry enough to eat lunch now, but it can't be good at my age to just eat cookies for lunch, right? I need to have something a little healthier than that. Let's go ahead and get everything put up now. It is a beautiful day. It's actually feeling very pleasant right now. This morning it was probably 27 or so degrees, I believe. And it warmed up very, very nicely. Pretty cold in our house. I didn't put any logs in the fire overnight. And so this morning it's pretty chilly. But looking forward to spending time here with my family and friends here in the holidays. Oops, just need to go a little bit further. The only issue with this is it's a little hard for me to get my fingers in here sometimes to turn that screw. But the screws are easy to grab. It's just tight. Good old KX2. All right. Put this here. Get a nice picture of my logs only. If I publish anything that even resembles a field report with this. I'm loving this backpack. I got this backpack and tried it out a few times before the storm came through. Then it was a long time before I used it again. And I really do love it. It's working out very, very well, this Nemo backpack. I wanted a smaller backpack than my Mystery Ranch, which is really like a pretty substantial hiking backpack, really. I could put a lot of stuff in it if I wanted to. And I wanted something that had a really good suspension system that was maybe slightly smaller. I'm going to put this in here this time. Oh, I need to put in the table too, and my cup. Cup's done. Put these in my pocket for Hazel. I'm sure she's waiting for me at our vacation rental, because I go down there to work all the time, and Hazel assumes that if we come down this way that I've gone in the house or the garage or something to work on something. So that's probably where she is. I hope, however you celebrate the holidays, if you celebrate them, that you have an amazing, amazing time. And with friends, family, and just in general, really enjoy things. You know, here in the States, it's been a crazy year. It's been a really crazy year here in Western North Carolina. But I've seen a lot of good in humanity, and it really does restore one's faith. So many people have been kind and generous and in a lot of different capacities. And it's wonderful being on the receiving end of so much kindness. It reminds people that, you know, I really believe that this year, I've had this almost, I was telling a buddy this morning, I have almost this visceral kind of negative reaction to social media these days, to traditional social media, because it is kind of really dividing everyone as opposed to reminding them what we have in common. And I just find myself pulling further and further away from social media. The one thing I still love is Mastodon, and it's mainly because it's so easy to control. There's no algorithm, so a lot of people would find that really boring. I don't care for an algorithm to feed me stuff. I like to just pick out what I like, and I've been able to keep it very ham radio related because there's no algorithm. And so I've gotten a lot of enjoyment out of Mastodon for that reason. It's the reason why I spend more time there than I do really anywhere else. So I'm probably going to kind of get off all other social media and just enjoy the community around, Facebook channel, or YouTube channel, and QRP and things like that. I don't really need social media. I repost things from QRP on there and YouTube just to let people know. And I like supporting other people, and that's one of the reasons I like to, repost things for people and like them and stuff. And I enjoy doing that, but sometimes social media, the traditional social media, I found this with Twitter, with Facebook, all these things. The signal to noise ratio goes in the wrong direction. And I feel like it's eating up my time in a not so positive way. Okay, let me get this. Yeah, I've got to grab my winder. Why am I including this in the video when the video is so long? You may be asking. That's just because this is how I do my videos. If you're really hanging around this long, I ought to give you a prize of some sort. Because, wow, you've hung out all this time. And are watching even though it's been so slow paced. But I kind of figured if for some reason you're not doing anything on Christmas Day and you're just wanting to hang out with somebody and enjoy a little radio, maybe that's the reason why I'm doing this today. Just to get a little bit of radio enjoyment. Oh, I bet I know where I put it. Up here. Up here? I put it up here. Of course I did. The winder. So you got this longish video where I'm just hanging around here on my property playing POTA. But I think the other thing is, you don't, to do POTA, if you don't have a park near you or something, you can always hunt. And then if you don't like hunting from inside your house, go outside. And especially if you live in an area where, the noise is really loud in your neighborhood, go off to your city park or something. It may not be a POTA entity, but you can go out there, and as long as you can put up an antenna or something, you can sit out there and hunt stations. If you're a CW operator, and it's a really urban park, use a little tiny antenna like the AX1 or something like that. One of the QRP guys, compromised antennas, something like that. And wear earphones. And no one will know what you're doing. It's the stealthiest thing you can possibly do. So crazy stealthy. Okay, now I'll put up the counterpoise here. I do love this antenna. So glad I just found it again. And I'll put up my chair and stuff off camera. I'm not going to do that. I'll save as many minutes as I can. So with any luck, if you're watching this, then you, excuse me, there we go. If you found this, then you are sorry, I'm losing my train of thought here. If you're watching this video now, you're lucky, because I tell you what I will do. The first person to send me an email at at k4swl@qrpr.com. I think I have a little kit I can send you in the mail. So if you're still watching this right now, do that. It'll be a little Christmas gift for you for staying here with me this whole time. Really toughing it out. I have to look through some of my unbuilt kits. But I got a few right now. And I don't mind buying an extra so that someone else can enjoy this right now. But if you're watching this right now, what I was going to say, it means that I actually got the video uploaded in time. And it's fantastic. I actually used a lot of line in this. That was actually really high up. From this angle, I'm downhill from the branch I was going for. And that's the reason I used a lot of line to get up there in that branch. Here's Zoe the dog down the road barking. I recognize her voice. She's a friend of Hazel. The neighborhood doggies. Did I bring my weight? I did bring the weight up here, didn't I? Yes, I did. Here we go. Okay, so I'm not going to show packing up my chair at this point. I got my radio gear up. At least shave off 3 minutes in the video. I just hope, wherever you are, you're enjoying the holidays, enjoying life. Hope things are going well your way. If you know somebody who needs a friend, needs a little extra help, get in touch with them. Touch base with them. Because we need to take care of each other out there. All we got on this planet's each other. And on that note, thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you to my Patreon and Coffee Fund supporters. And as I always like to say to everyone out there, thank you for being on this planet. We're a better place because you are here. Until next time, 7 twos.